Just guys could just fire away and whatever you have.
What's the difference between this year's U of A team and last year?
There are some really strong similarities, just with how potent they are on the offensive end, and just all those numbers are really strong, nationally, and the points they can generate quickly, and just the way they run the floor, their transition offense is elite. Their size around the basket is, and so there's a lot of things you have to be concerned about when you play a team like Arizona.
You guys' last game, obviously you had a 10-day break. In terms of preparation, but also the motivation of it being UA, of being a top 5 team, is that, you think, going to be a benefactor for you guys, given that you've had a lot of time to kind of fester on this one?
I think it's been you hate to sit on a loss like that this long, so as a competitor, you just want to get back out there and have another crack at it. But truthfully, I think it's helped us more because we've been able to work through some of our issues. And then also when you lose that way, your confidence gets shaken a little bit. So I feel like the way we practice certainly today has given me good indications that we've been able to put that game behind us.
I know some teams around the country were having issues with all the Southwest Airlines debacle. I mean, I think a game or two actually got canceled because of that. Did you have any issues with players coming back on time?
We did. We had 3 guys that were not able to get back. Initially, everyone was back the day after Christmas, and we began practicing again. And those 3 guys didn't get back until yesterday, so they missed 2 days, and there was nothing. We did everything in our power, and the school did to try and get them back sooner. But it was crazy with the airports and the airlines.
They didn't have to run suicides or anything.
No, they ran my conditioning drill yesterday just to make sure I got all the Christmas cookies, out of their system.
When you look back, having a week between these 2 games, and look back at your non-conference schedule, just what are you happy with? What do you want to see improvement on as you go through full-fledged Pac-12?
Yeah, I think we've established our identity, and we kind of lost our way a little bit with that in the last 2 games of the non-conference. We need to get back to playing defense the way we're capable of, and that's enabled us to run better offense, and so a lot hinges on how we're guarding and our commitment to doing that. And we've had some good practices where the guys are defending with the appropriate energy and intentions, and so it's been exciting to see that. But as far as that goes, I mean, we're 11-2, we're 2-0 in the Pac-12, and we've got a road win on the Pac-12 under our belt, and some really good wins versus Michigan and Creighton, and so you got to feel good about what we've done and where we are today, and we just got to keep moving from here.
Do you like having that pocket of Pac-12 games a month prior to kind of the full slate?
I wouldn't say I'm committed either way to saying this is the best way. I do think it helps all the teams in the Pac-12 to have those weeks where you have 1 game, to get fresh. You don't want to be playing multiple games every week, and if you don't get those games done now that we've moved to 20-game schedule, then you might get some teams that are wearing down that are NCAA tournament level teams, and you want those teams to be sharp and fresh late in the season.
From what you've seen of U of A last year versus this year, and specifically with DevilsDigest, where do you see kind of his biggest growth and problems he's creating for other defenses?
Man, these guys, they really run and they post up really quickly. So, and they played together now, the core has for a couple of years, and so you could see just the feel for where they are on the floor and their ability to find each other, and the basketball IQ that they have. So it's and they can hurt you in so many different ways that strategically and how you prepare, you got to try and take some things away, but you're gonna give some things up in the process. Just excited for the game, fellas. Excited for the crowd. Excited for the environment. It's what you live for. I just personally scooped up 50 tickets myself, and I don't know if I have that many friends to give them to, but I'm going to find 50 people and put a gold T-shirt on or a gold jersey, and so it's going to be an exciting environment.
Probably on that, can you guys lobby the conference going forward to not put this type of a game during holiday break?
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see it but it happens both ways for us. I feel like, I don't think Arizona had their students around when we played in years past, so it's been balanced, but you would love to get the rivalry games when you have the students on campus. So that's the biggest negative with the game, but I just love the timing of it. It's at noon, it's on Fox, it's on New Year's Eve, it should be a big time game.
For those freshmen or guys who have transferred in that might not be familiar with the rivalry, what do you tell them about it to prepare themselves for that?
I mean, we haven't gone overboard. I think we've kind of treated it like with normal prep, and I think for us, Frankie Collins has played in the Big Ten in tough, hostile environments. The Cambridge brothers, SEC, and they played in a lot of big games. Warren Washington, the same. So I think the experience of those older guys, it'll hopefully they won't feel like they have to do more or because of the crowd and the energy in the building. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.